Look, I put 2 of them things in there. Hospital so fast. I ain't even get a chance to show you this. Look at this. Look at all of these like cute bouncy thingies.
Zach.
Yo, look, they got like matching Corvettes.
Zach.
Like, you think they should be the same color?
Zach.
Yeah, folks, I gotta agree that Zach is being completely inconsiderate of Fatima's feelings when dealing with this baby mama twin drama with Karen. The fact that, look, I gotta give it up to Zach for being an enthusiastic father, potential father to be. But let me just put it this way: what we've seen with Michael, this man is overcompensating. But like I said before, I think it's safe to say that the reason he's doing this is because he didn't have a father in his life, and his mom was an addict, abusive, absentee mother, didn't raise him or her brother kind of mom. Basically, I gave you life, and whatever happens to you after that happens to you. Now, I don't know if anybody's familiar with this cartoon from, back in the day, which apparently Disney is planning to revive, Phineas and Ferb. And if you remember Dr. Doofenshmirtz, there's a meme going around where it's like, I know this dude was supposed to be an evil villain scientist or whatever, but the one thing you can't call him is a bad dad, because if you watch the show, you're familiar with his backstory of his parents not being there for him. And he is very, 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 very involved in his daughter Vanessa's life, who just happens to be like a, golf girl or whatever. But, she's embarrassed by her dad, but her dad throws all the birthday parties and whatnot that he never had. And I'm thinking to myself, that's Zach. That is Zach. Zach is going to, hey, don't worry, this baby or these babies, they won't want for nothing. They're going to have the, strollers and the clothes and whatnot. Basically, you can't fault this dude for not trying to be a parent. But at the same time, he does jump the gun a bit, where it's like, first of all, you have every right to be excited. But number one, the DNA first. Make sure the DNA tests come back legit. Make sure the doctor both informs you and Karen, whether it be at the same time or through different emails and whatnot, because we know this heifer be lying. So make sure you got the facts straight. And then from there, you can work things out in terms of child support and all that good stuff. Because let's just, again, I cannot fault Zach for, wanting to be a devoted father. Now, the problem lies in the fact that whenever he gets news about, these kids, it's like, don't forget, you have a fiance who lives with you, who just got accepted into law school. You just got full custody of one kid who has special needs. And, I believe it was mentioned he was in therapy and whatnot in this week's episode. So it's like, slow your roll. Yeah, you got money. And that's a good thing. Zach has money, and it seems like he isn't being dumb with it. It's just that he needs to make sure everything is in place before he blows money buying all this twin stuff, before even knowing that, this kid may or may not be yours. Now, granted, even though he is not obligated to do this at all, if he wanted to get a few things for Karen's twins, even though they aren't his, like, hey, Karen, Fatima, look, these ain't my kids. I know I'm not trying to, start anything or give mixed signals, but consider this a kind gesture, as in thanks for, giving these things to Michael a few months ago, the clothes and the car seat, just giving you this. But I get, hey folks, look, I completely understand where people in the comments like, Jeremy, ain't no way in hell Zach needs to do that. Trust and believe. I understand it. I get it. But it's like, I think Zach would just be considerate enough to say, hey, even though we didn't need the, for you to use your money to get the car seat and bring over clothes and whatnot, just know that we appreciate the gesture. But I know you're financially in some trouble right now. But all I'm trying to do is just repay the favor by giving you, just a few diaper packs or whatever. Like I said, Zach is not obligated to do that if he's not the father. Zach honestly probably shouldn't do it if he isn't the father, because it would almost be like he's giving Karen some hope. No, but I'm just saying, if he wanted to repay the favor that Karen gave him for Michael when she didn't have to do it, that would be pretty cool. Like I said, he doesn't have to do it. And I could understand a lot of people in the comments, damn it, Jeremy, don't you say that again. But I'm just saying. But more to the point, I think what Zach really did that was messed up is, like, I can't imagine what it would be like to have a fiance, and you know that her and your ex don't get along, and the only reason the ex is kind of still around is because she's pregnant and it may or may not be your child, to then gleefully jump up and down, going like, yo, I double barreled that bitch. Yeah, I put 2 in there. Pow, pow. Do you read the freaking room, man? Like, you really think that your fiance is going to be as hyped up about having your ex be knocked up with twins? Because now it's like, not only do we not have the DNA test results yet, but the fact that now there are 2 in there, which could potentially mean that there are going to be 2 other kids running around this house. Yeah, Zach is way out of pocket. And then when Fatima's at home and comes downstairs, before she can even get a word out, what's the first thing Zach does? Hey, look, I can get the twins and everything. It's like, bro, slow your roll. Again, hey, A for effort, for being a eager father to be, but don't run and buy shit when you don't even know if it's your kids. Not to mention, even if it's only one of yours, like, hey, you're only obligated to take care of one. Just saying. But I just feel like, yeah, Zach is being inconsiderate to Fatima's feelings. And I'm glad they had their little chat at the end of the episode. But let's be honest here, Zach's going to freak it up again. I don't know what the writers are doing with him this season, but he's going to do something like this again. But I just feel like, I am taking into consideration that Zach is trying to be the best parent he can be, given his lack of parents growing up. But he should definitely stop jumping to the, conclusion of, I'm the dad, when it's like, I got money now. I got a kid that I know for a fact is mine and he needs to be taken care of. So let me make sure the DNA tests come back, and then it's like, we'll take things, from there. But yeah, I just feel like Zach definitely is being inconsiderate. But I got a separate video that I know is going to ruffle feathers, because I made a post on Twitter about it last night, about how even though Zach is being inconsiderate, and I am calling him out for it, I don't know why people say I'm biased. You don't ever say anything about Zach. Do y'all watch my content? Like, what the hell y'all do? Like, I feel like people read a tweet and then they don't even know my content. It's like, I call out everybody. I don't give a damn who it is. If it's my least favorite character or my favorite character, I'm calling them out. It's the fact that Fatima would do the same inconsiderate shit that Zach is doing right now. Circumstances different, yes. But at the end of the day, Fatima would do the same crap to Zach back in season 5 and in Zatima season 2, not respecting his feelings, always going off of her vibes and crap without giving him the chance to explain himself or anything. But also, when you look at how eager Zach is to be a dad, you think about how evil a heifer that Karen is every time she would say something like, I don't want you in our child's life. And it's like, you would just not let Zach be a father because you're mad at him for this or that reason. What a hateful heifer. Okay, I'm done. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Zach being inconsiderate towards Fatima. I know a lot of people are still telling her to run, which again, this is up. She's the one that's staying. So we can talk all the crap we want to talk about Zach, whether he deserves it or not. But at the end of the day, Fatima is the one who is choosing to stay. Keep that in mind.